for tennis tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, issues still to settle here in Game 3. Since Larry Johnson banked in that three-point shot, Indiana has scored 10 in a row, and they've taken their biggest lead. Childs kicks it out. Good save by Allen Houston. And an Indiana foul.
Travis Best is hurt. Mark Jackson immediately just substituted himself. He said, I've seen enough of this. But the wild pass after Chris Childs just waltzed into the lane, created an opportunity. Easy play there by Childs down the lane.
He comes up hobbling right there, and he just ran over and grabbed him, wanted to get out of the ball game. So he obviously got hit on that drive by Childs in the corner. Larry Johnson.
That's his first miss in 8 shots, rebounded by Jackson. 15 lead changes and 15 ties. Right now, the momentum belongs to Indiana.
Where the Knicks are going to have some success is pressuring out on the ball. They're going to get a call against Latrell Sprewell, trying to hold up the bigger Derek McKee. He's had trouble keeping him from getting the position, held him out on the perimeter. You can see right here, trying to get across in this screen, easy call to make.
That's when you have to turn and use your backside and your hip and the space between your elbows to keep him under control, not just grab him and bear hug him.
Jackson had a foot on the line. It was a 2, missed it anyway. Saved inbounds by Camby. And Camby just now getting back down court. Johnson, and one.
Larry Johnson is keeping him in the game. But unless Latrell Sprewell comes alive, the Knicks are going to have a lot of trouble here finishing off and maintaining the home court advantage.
And what they've done when they've been able to get control of the ball game is strike quickly. When they've had to set up as Reggie Miller comes back in the ball game, it has been very difficult for them to get scoring. Jalen Rhodes has had a tough afternoon. He's going to take a seat.
Tough afternoon, Steve. He's had a tough series. He started the playoffs very hot. Career highs in the early rounds. Since then, it's been a steady decline over the last 5 games. Larry Bird unhappy with Jalen's inability to move the ball around.
Johnson missed the free throw, but he scored 7 of New York's 8 points in the quarter and has matched his career playoff high of 22 that he set in Game 2. Derek McKee, far away, won't go.
There's the quickness for the Knicks again, all the loose balls.
I don't know, Antonio Davis did a good job of diving in there. That ball just happened to pop up to Larry Johnson. Now they're trying to post Sprewell against Mark Jackson driving.
Sprewell backs off, misses badly. Antonio Davis the rebound. Sprewell has not had a good shooting day. Only 4 of 16 for Latrell Sprewell. Miller. Antonio Davis is fouled by Camby. Let's go to Jim Gray.
Well, Tom, Travis Best is done for the day. He pulled his groin. He will not return, according to David Craig, the trainer. They will evaluate him day to day. Tom?
That's a big loss right there.
Well, a big, devastating injury. Remember, it was last year when these two teams played when Derek McKee tore that thigh muscle, resulted in surgery required after the season. Derek McKee was a virtual non-factor in this year's regular season.
And after the 3rd round of the U.S. Women's Open Golf Tournament, Julie Inkster holds a 4-stroke lead on the field. Tune in tomorrow at 3 Eastern for the conclusion of the U.S. Women's Open here on NBC. Davis sinks the 2 free throws, and Rick Smits has returned, replacing Sam Perkins. Childs found a lane, threw it right through Sprewell's hands. He recovered. And now Camby. That foul, no call.
But Camby didn't go in to make that shot. He went in there looking to get fouled. If he had gone in and extended, he would have made the play. Smith.
Rick Smits off the bench immediately hits his first shot, 21, to lead the Pacers.
Derek McKee really playing the complete game, Tom. Swinging the ball.
Smits has scored 21 points in 19 minutes on the floor.
And when he's left wide open like this, and this is his shot facing the basket, a little tiptoe jumper, he's got a good shot from out there. He's got it going tonight.
Steve, Rick Smits, in Ewing's absence, is finally playing some ball. But Smits has got the attitude that Jaren Jackson has and Steve Kerr, the great three-point shooters for San Antonio. Every time they get the ball, they're just looking to shoot. There is no indecision, no hesitation. And it's paid off today as Smits has finally found his rhythm.
Well, without having to defend Patrick Ewing, Smits, who fouled out of the first two, has picked up only 3 in 19 minutes.
Well, the Knicks are down 6. They need to make every free throw count. Childs very upset about missing the first. We'll try to get a second, but it's been a quiet quarter. But they've had these kinds of quarters in a lane violation.
Childs, who hit 81% from the free throw line during the regular season, looked very bad on those two. And in this quarter, New York is only 1 of 5 at the free throw line.
You don't think that was planned, do you? Where he sort of tried to sneak it in and get his own rebound back?
That may be what he says. Indiana on a 14-2 run.
You know, Van Gundy's going to say in order for his team to win, they've got to defend, they've got to have stops, and it's got to start now. They blocked the ball on Rick Smits. 3 on the shot clock.
Childs coming to help, knocked it out of bounds.
The Pacers are often their own worst enemy in situations like this. Smits loses the ball. How's that not a foul?
Like he got him on the back of the head. Reggie Miller. Canby made him alter the shot.
It's got to be somebody in the set because Indiana's tightened up their defensive transition game.
They're coming back to Sprewell. The matchup against Jackson. Can he get a score? He squeezes one off.
Ducked under, the helping Rick Smits to score his 12th point. Lead cut to 6.
Plenty of time for the New York Knicks. What they're trying to do right now is quicken up the pace of the game by doubling on the ball, making them use some time. 12 on the clock for Smits. Smits got the roll. Soft touch. Rick Smits. He has 23 points.
This is the Rick Smits that Larry Bird has been praying for, literally begging for to should come and play. It's been so difficult, impossible for Rick to play through the pain, though. They come back to Allen Houston against the defense of McKee. 8 on the clock for Johnson. Hesitation by LJ.
Childs steps up and delivers the 2. Good ball movement. 6 points now for Childs. Jackson in some trouble. Got rid of it to Smits and takes it back. Childs all over it.
Somebody's got to come and help Mark here. Don't stand and wait.
McKee nearly lost it. 3 to shoot. 1 to shoot. McKee got it away. Couldn't hit. Rebounded by Larry Johnson. Childs calling for it. Has it.
Sprewell again here.
Not Sprewell against McKee. And when they get him in a mismatch and they're trying to screen and get Jackson to switch, it works. Childs goes on his own.
Missed it. Canby blasted through Smits to commit the loose ball foul. 4 on Canby.
And walk into the other end of the floor. That means Rick Smits is going to be the guy to shoot the free throws with 3:21 to go. Van Gundy not panicking yet, but certainly concerned with his offensive possessions. He's only gotten 11 points so far, 12 points in the quarter.
Look what Smits has done tonight compared to the first 2 games of the series, and he's 7 for 7 at the free throw line.
He fouled out of those first 2 games, and without Ewing, there's no opportunities for the Knicks to draw fouls with Smits.
Tonight on NBC, after the NBA playoffs, stick around for the world's most amazing videos, followed by Profiler. That's World's Most Amazing Videos and Profiler tonight, following the NBA on NBC.
If you move the ball and move it away from Smits, he'll come to somebody coming down the lane. The Knicks have not done enough of that. They have a couple of plays where Marcus Camby is off the ball. He does a great job of bringing it to the rim. That's how they can get the foul trouble against Rick Smits.
Smits has scored the Pacers' last 6 points in a minute. Scored 15 straight in 5 minutes in the second quarter.
Van Gundy telling us before the game about Smits. He says the best defense against Rick Smits is for him to get in foul trouble, but no opportunity for that. Somebody should drive the ball right at Rick, try to get him out of the game with fouls.
Childs for 3. Big bucket. Knicks needed that one in the worst way. And it makes it a 5-point game, just over 3 minutes left.
Derek McKee is the key man here. He has to come up and help break the press. Larry Bird wants a timeout.
Indiana takes time. The clock shows 3 minutes and 2 seconds. And the Pacers are leading the Knicks in game 3, 89-84. The NBA on NBC.